How's everybody doing today? It's Nick from Final Cut Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of our main Frostpunk playthrough. Okay, so yesterday what I uploaded was me playing the new scenario, The Fall of Winterhome. It was actually just a single attempt, and at the end of the video, spoiler alert, I actually end up completely failing at the scenario as a whole. So that was uploaded yesterday, and I've gotten a good amount of views, a good amount of responses, and I'm very happy about that. But today we're going to be jumping back into our original Frostpunk playthrough because it's been a long time since I played this. And if you didn't know, the reason I went so long without uploading before yesterday's video was just because I was feeling really sick, life got really busy, and you know what happens sometimes, you know? I'm happy to be making videos for you guys, and I'm happy to come back whenever I can and make more. So I just need to get accustomed to where we are in the world right now. Okay, so we very recently had the Londoners pop up after we found out that Winterhome is dead. We have to get this tendency down to where it's going down because we don't want any Londoners to head off for London. That would lead to their deaths. We're keeping homes warm. That's going to make our hope go up, which is what we're trying to do right now. We're facing starvation. We need more food. Now, we have plenty of hunters' huts, all of which are fully employed. And we have 4 people producing 4 food rations from 2 raw food. These guys are going to collect 60 raw food, which is going to mean that's going to mean 120 food rations. So with that being said, let's look at our tech tree. I want to see if we researched something. We have not researched the hothouse. We're still researching the infirmary. So in order to handle our crisis with food, we're going to build a hothouse next. A hothouse is going to allow us to grow raw food in our city instead of only having to rely on hunting. I'm trying to think. Right now, our heat is fine. Everybody is living in livable conditions, which is what we want, except these two. Unfortunately, these two appear to be a little cold. That must explain why we're still getting a bit of sick. Some people are on the outskirts. Do we have any civilian buildings? Let me just check. No, we have not researched the bunkhouse yet. I would very much like to do that, though. How have you guys been? It's been a little while. Sorry to make you wait like I did, but, you know, we're back. We're getting there. Let's see what our scouts are up to. Our scouts are almost they're almost at a coal mine. Okay, I remember there. I remember... Oh, excuse me. I still do have a little bit of a cough, so bear with me. I'm pretty sure having these 2 research stations will let us go just a little bit faster. We need to find more people. That would be a very big plus if we found a few more people. And let's check our coal thumpers. I was just on there. We got 15 out of 15 on there. I just saw 0 out of 15 on something, but I can't tell what it was. Let me... Did you guys just see that? It was a little graphical thing. Oh, there's another coal pile right there that has no one working on it. Oh, well, okay. I don't particularly know what's going on there. Let's go ahead and start. It seems we're starting a new day. It's good. Our cities may have fallen, but not London. It's impossible. But London is frozen solid and there's no heat source. That's the only issue that I have with the Londoners. Oh, people have reached the coal mine. Let's see what they have found. The coal mine is automated. Its engine is pressurized, but the mining has stopped. The snow around it is untrodden and an eerie silence hangs in the air. Coal. More coal than we can use. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Okay, so one thing that we learned in the Fall of Winterhome scenario is that you can actually use this nearby coal mine to constantly get coal. So we're not going to dismantle the machines because that's a bad idea. So we're just going to take the stored coal and we are going to head back with it. Yeah, we can build an outpost. An outpost can be set up at the coal mine, which means we can which means we can continually get coal. Now, I want to send you guys back this way. No, not to the Lost Expedition, to our city. Yep, go ahead and head back. We're not really in crisis mode like we were in the Fall of Winterhome. We seem to have a relative amount of control over what's going on, kind of. Not as well as I'd like to. Hey, infirmary researched. Awesome. Let's go ahead and try to build some. Also, I turned down significantly the loudness of the game, just so that you guys could actually hear what was going on. I think one of the issues that I've been having with my videos is that we've had a lot of audio issues, and I'm trying to fix that just so the videos are more enjoyable for you. And right now I think there's a good balance between Steam core notification. Yes, we did just use up a Steam core. We have one more, and one is coming home with the scouts. Let's go ahead and speed up the day. What is this on? It's on Steam level 2. Okay. Now, how long is it going to take for the hothouse? 5 hours? Okay, cool. People shouldn't really be hungry right now. At least I think not. Right, we need more engineers to work there. Let's go ahead and remove an engineer from here, put one here. That's not doing anything. The doctor that is supposed to heal our people is sick. That's not good. Where can we take people off? We have plenty of coal in the coal piles, so let's go ahead and take an engineer off here, put him here. We're still not producing anything. One's going to treatment, and one is probably not doing... I don't know. Let's see. What can we do next? We have 9 hours before we sign a law. We have 8 sick. We have 51 hungry. The hungry is the one that's bothering me, and it's because we just don't have enough people to do all these jobs, unfortunately. If we went through exploration and industry, we could build the factory, which would allow us to build automatons and prosthesis, which is something that would definitely help us out. So it's either I'm going to, after I finish the hothouse, I'm either going to do the bunkhouse or the factory. I'm just not sure what yet. Let's go ahead and speed through. Oh, we have something here. Neighborhood watch, timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. I'm glad it ended well. Good. Neighborhood watch is, it's the first step in the purpose order direction. After that, we're going to have a morning gathering, a guard station. Probably a morning gathering would be the best idea, but we're not there quite yet. We have a few hours before we can sign another law. Coal-wise, I wish we had a little more, but you get what you get. Okay, we can build the hothouse now. The hothouse, I'm pretty sure, is insulated, so we can really build it anywhere. Can we fit it here? No, we can't. It's a very big building, I'm noticing. Right here? Yeah, right here works. Oh, it's too cold? Oh, no. Okay, I stand corrected. Let's not do that. Let's put it here. Oh, so it doesn't matter? Okay, no worries. I'll just put on the... Excuse me. I'll just put on the heater. And once again, we're out of food. That's not good.
Workday ends. It's off time.
And once again, we have no people. Who can I take away from this? We don't need to turn on the heater right now, just because nobody's doing it right now. Research Colnot sector. Let's go ahead and do the factory. We need to. Who can we take away? We can sign another law. Okay. Let's see. Can we do anything in our regular... We've already signed that. Can we do anything here? No, it doesn't seem that we can. Okay. Can we go down here? Do anything? No, we can't. What's this? Triage. Oh, no, I do not want to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to purpose, do the morning gatherings, sign. And hope rises. Awesome. And that actually lowered the tendency of the Londoners.
New law is signed.
Awesome. So, it does help morale, Josiah Spear. Don't judge me. Roasted. Okay. We need to figure out how to handle this problem where we don't have anyone working. Speed through the day. You promised people warmth, you delivered. Hell yeah, hope rises. Okay, we're not doing bad. We do have people who are starving, which is not fun. Hothouse will produce 1 raw food. That's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted a little more. So let's take an engineer off here, add it here. Where can we sacrifice, like, workers? This one's almost full to capacity, so we can take plenty of people off there and put them here. How much is that going to produce? Hothouse will produce 1 raw food. I hope that's not accurate. The Londoners gained 4 followers. Okay, we can handle that. On day 30, oh no, okay. So if you guys noticed, up in the top right, the temperature is going to drop by 2 levels after day 21 begins. We need to be ready for that. So I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is, I hope automatons don't rely on steam cores, because I'm going to have to build another steam coal thumper, and we don't have the manpower to operate it. So I'm thinking what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to build another automaton with the factory. But the factory itself takes a steam core to build, I think. And we're only going to get 1 from the scouts. Scouts number 1 have returned. Awesome. Are these guys going to be producing more? They'll produce 1.2 raw food an hour. Okay. Where can you guys go? So the only place to go is Winterholm. So we're going to go ahead and head there. It's going to take a long time for them to get there, though. The reason why I didn't go to Winterholm in the first place, if you guys remember, is because I thought it was going to do something terrible for us, which is not fun. We don't want anything negative like that happening. Okay, 2 sick absences. That's hurting that. I'm pretty sure the public house, it doesn't matter how many people are working there. It's always going to provide us with happiness. The public house will. So we're actually going to reduce that again. Awesome. Now we're constantly producing raw food on our own because of the hothouse. And let's see, how long is it going to take for the tech to finish? Whoops. About 4 hours. Okay, let's speed through that. Keep an eye out on everything. Oh, we're feeding the hungry. The number of hungry is coming down. That's good. Factory researched. Awesome. Tech. Factory. Yeah, it's going to take 1 steam core to build the factory. Let's go ahead and put it there. Let's build a road to it. Boom. Let's research a new technology. Let's do mechanical calculators level 3 for all the heating upgrades, because we're going to need some more heat. 4 sick absences from the doctors. That's not good. Okay, now they're building the factory. Oh, and I take it we're going to need people to operate the factory. Yes, we are. Damn it. Okay. Appointing responsible... okay, so we can sign a new law, and I'm thinking we should get a foreman. Appointing responsible foreman will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. New ability, foreman, increases the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Excuse me. Foreman can be appointed at workplaces. Can I, like, cost 10 food rations for the foreman? We don't have that. We don't need that many people in the steel mill. We need engineers? Oh no. Where can I sacrifice engineers? Engineers are one of our most valuable commodities. Oh Christ. Yeah, like I thought, in order to build a boom. Yeah, just keep producing those. No, not automatons. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Factory will produce 1 prosthesis from 10 steel. That'll get more people working. That's what we want. We still have failed to feed the hungry. I gotta... okay, they're working overtime. Emergency shift. Gotta do it. I gotta do emergency shift on the hothouse because we need food rations or else people are going to starve. And I can't have that. Let's go ahead and speed through. It's better than nothing. One of our people died. Death of overwork. One of our people suddenly died during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, I didn't know this would happen with emergency shift. Okay, so our options are end emergency shifts for today. That will raise hope. Or we must make sacrifices to survive. That'll raise discontent. Because I did an emergency shift, there's already discontent. So I have to... Alright, I just have to, I have to end them for today. I can't raise discontent any more than they already are. Damn it. Alright. People are still hungry. Facing starvation. I don't think I'm going to be able to help them out. Alright, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to sign in the Londoners gained 4 followers. Our next law has to be food additives or soup. And that means... Okay, they're producing stuff again. Good.
Time. Get back to work.
Mechanical calculators. Yeah, researched. Awesome. We got that research done. Let's go ahead and... Generate a range upgrade. Let's do that one. We need to increase the range of it so that things on the outskirts stay warm. And we really have to focus on that day 21 drop because that's what killed me in my last playthrough. I feel like we're stalled right now, guys. I feel like we're in a position where we're not getting much done because we just don't have people to work in the buildings that we assign. We don't have enough for us to be successful. We just don't have enough people. And that's very troublesome right now. The guys at the coal piles aren't producing enough either. I don't have enough people to assign to the other coal piles that are here either in order to make sure that we I can't speak properly. In order to make sure that we have enough people to work and have enough people to get coal. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and so the choices for these two for adaptation are soup or food additives. We can add sawdust. Food additives are we can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. The thing is, you'll get sawdust meal available in cookhouses, but hope will fall, discontent will rise, and people eating sawdust will fall ill. Of course they will. So I'm going to do soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. That's what we have to do, unfortunately. So I'm going to sign it. Hope rises, or hope goes down, discontent rises, unfortunately. So we're going to just have to do... Yeah, they're already producing soup. Okay, cool. And hopefully this number goes down fast enough. Oh, okay. So... We just, did we just successfully give someone a prosthetic? We did! Awesome! So let's go ahead and have one of those workers start working in the... Actually, can we... Oh, so they're just another worker. Awesome. That's good. I like. Good times. And with that, we should have plenty of people with enough food. Generator range upgrade researched. Awesome. Alright, it's already there. But that is killing our coal supply. That's not good. We're gonna have to do We're gonna have to... Oh, we don't have enough research to do the difference engine? We have to have efficiency upgrades or we're just gonna burn through too much coal. We don't have a steam core, so we can't do that. There's coal. I said that at the beginning of this playthrough, coal was going to be our biggest problem, and it is. And I think we're gonna fail this one, guys. I think we're gonna fail the facing starvation thing. Oh, we got an exclamation point. The Londoners prey on discontent. A few are dissuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ear of the people who are content with the situation in our city. Let him speak. That's the only one we can do. Requires, like, this one requires guard station. This one requires guard station or faith keepers. We have to let him speak. The number's going to go up. And we're going to fail the starvation thing in 7 seconds, and our hope plummets. Yep, that's how that works. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do about it. Let's keep going. Right now we can disable that, just so we don't burn through an excess amount of coal. Hey, we got food in the belly of all but 2 people. Right, we need to research something. Hold on, game. Hold on. Wait, hold on. We have to select a research. The problem with this is, you know what? I have an idea. In order to produce more coal, we can't build more coal thumpers, but what we can do is build a charcoal kiln, which will use 70 wood to produce 210 coal. So we're gonna do that. Right now we are in coal crisis. We have to figure out how to produce enough coal to survive, because in 2 days things are going to get very cold and I'm going to have to upgrade everything. And there's a good chance, guys, I have to warn you, this might not end with me being successful. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterholm's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send watchmen to handle it, and hope falls. Of course it does. Everything makes hope fall nowadays. The tendency has tripled for the Londoners. Oh, God. Oh, what to do, guys? This is going to be a very depressing episode. Yeah, I know the Londoners gain more followers. It's the popular thing to do. Okay, we don't have any more engineers. We have any spots here? We have spots. No spots here. We'll take it. We can sign a new law. Awesome. Let's go ahead and sign the guard stations. Guard stations have been called for. Put a guard station here. And a guard station. Oh, come on. It totally fits there. Come on, guys. There you go. Speed through these things. And once again, we have...
We must work harder.
Oh, that was from the inoperative guard stations. Okay. We're going to have to take as many people off of that as possible and give them to this. Give them to these guard stations built. Hope rises. And that lowered the tendency of the Londoners, which is good. Oh, hey. If you look in the top right now on our temperature, it actually says that 2 days after that severe drop in cold in temperature will actually go up rather soon after. I guess they understood that it was a little brutal to make us go through that. We are getting more engineers we're getting more engineers with the or not engineers, we're getting more workers because we're making prosthetics, which is nice. Look at all that coal. I mean, global warming is not exactly something to worry about anymore, so it's all right. Let's put put some more engineers on here. And let's get that other worker onto the other coal pile, whichever one it is. Boom. Didn't do anything. There we go. Okay. Our coal is hurting us right now. We need this charcoal kiln to be done. Okay, charcoal kiln researched. Let's put it here. People will build that. Let's go for another tech. What is this over here? Is this a Steamworks? Yeah, or a Steelworks, excuse me. Yeah, it's a Steelworks, and the automaton is working on it. I just needed to remind myself of that. Let's pause the game for a second while I look at our tech. We don't have enough steel for the bunkhouse, so let's wait a second. Now we do. Bunkhouse. Bunkhouse is going to basically insulate all these tents more by replacing them, but we don't have any resources to build them with, so we are in a bit of a pickle. We're having to make so many sacrifices right now just because of how cripplingly difficult this is. Let's, we don't have any engineers.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
There you go. Guys, I am very concerned with how this is going. We have 10 hours before the generator runs out of coal completely. Scouts have reached Winterhome. Let's see what they find. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there, speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. Explore. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair, the following squabbles, riots and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. May they rest in peace. At least we got 2 steam cores out of it, though. Ayy, I'm a terrible person. Let's go to the freshwater springs. Let's zoom back in. Okay, so it didn't actually do anything to our people. They didn't care, because they've already been hit with that terrifying news. Oh, man. We need more coal. We need more coal. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, at least we have the charcoal kiln, right? I mean, that's something. Let's put them here as well. That means, yeah, we'll see. Let's just go ahead and speed through the night real quick. We're actually going to be on the verge of losing our generator because we're almost out of coal. Exclamation point. Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader, incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. Send watchmen to remove it. We'll have hope fall. Ignore it. Those are just words. Hope will fall completely. No. We need a little hope to fall, not all of it, because we are already out of hope. Another one. Watch members beaten. Captain, members of the neighborhood watch who are removing the Londoners' slogan have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. Send guards to secure the streets. Absolutely. And then hope rises. The Londoners gain more followers. Okay, it's over 1/4 of our people now. Yeah, we're out of coal because the generator's shutting down. Scouts have reached the freshwater springs, and everyone's working. Let's bump it back up. There we go. Everything's okay. Let's check out what they do. Oh, freshwater springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Survivors. We might find survivors. Degenerated but alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Okay, let's get them back. We need them. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there because we have progressed through about 4 days in game time, and I think you guys are starting to see where exactly we're at. As you can see, we have no buildings whatsoever that are functioning at full capacity. Before we do that, let me just, people, bunkhouse. We need to start upgrading those right away. And that's 2. That's a good start. Let's see what we can do here. Is there any that doesn't require that much steel? Anything at all. Anything at all. Anything at all. We go back to that. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Now it's looking like everything's going to cost too much steel, and we don't have... Okay. Let's just wait a second. Oh, never mind. Prosthetic took away the steel. Turn the heater on, of course. Alright, so yeah, I think you guys are starting to realize just how grave the situation is. There's a good chance that the next episode is the last. And I hate to say that because, well, this has been such a fun game to play, but I think you guys understand just how grave this situation is for me. We don't have enough people to work in our buildings. It's cold. People are hungry, and then they're homeless. It's just... like we're not producing enough coal to keep the generator on, because the generator, like, as the more you upgrade it and the colder it gets, the more coal it takes to burn, and we just don't have that much coal. I'm thinking next episode what we're going to do is we're going to establish an outpost at the coal mine, and that will provide us a guaranteed 900 or 800 or whatever the number is coal per day, and we need that very badly. We have a plan, it's a shoddy plan. We don't know if we can rely on that coal, but we're just going to have to see. We are at our wits' end. If you guys have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But at the same time, guys, this is very much crisis mode. I told you guys at the very beginning of this series this is where we would be, but I'm trying my hardest, and I'm going to make sure that if we go down, we go down fighting. So I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos to come. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.